Split the G, bro.
Split the G, boy.
Cheers.
Cheers. 1-0. You fucking ostrich. Man, I'm so fucking...
How you looking?
Shit. Put it on the table. Half of the floor's level.
What we saying, Tom? Are you gonna judge that? Who's split the G? Who's done it better? Lukey's terrible. Yeah, you miles off it. 1-0 Rogz. 1-0 Rogz. Episode 1. I've taken the lead. Huh? You've done nothing there, have you?
Look.
Oh, you're miles off it. That should really be a little 2-0.
Or a forfeit.
You've got to go away and make sure you practice all week because that's shocking. That's terrible. But listen,
it's these different size glasses.
Yeah, to be fair,
100%.
for anyone watching, we have actually got smaller. Yeah. These are not pint glasses. They're smaller. They're meant to fit the can perfectly, but they don't fit the can perfectly. We are going to raise our glass and give a toast to Mikey Menace, who we sadly found out that today he unfortunately passed away. For anyone who don't know Mikey Menace, big up to Mikey Menace. He used to love having it large and in charge. Mate, little tribute to him is that his videos, genuinely, if I'd had like a bit of a shit day, I'm going on Insta and watching his videos.
100%.
And I know you were a genuine fan of him as well, huh?
Big fan. Followed him on Instagram.
What's your favourite video of his?
Oh, probably the one where he's, I don't know where he is, but he's just strolling through the shopping centre and he's just shouting out to everyone in the shopping centre. No one cares. He doesn't care. It's just, mate, what a guy.
I love the one where he's driving down the hard shoulder and he's going, I can't sit in all this, and there's loads of traffic. And he's gone, this is how the Menace rolls. Like, how many times have you been in traffic and you're thinking, you're looking at that hard shoulder and you're going, but nobody ever does it,
no
right?
One ever do it.
He's just cruising down there.
And what does he drive? One of them old taxi cars.
Yeah. You told me he was a taxi driver
he was
one
a
day
taxi
training.
driver, yeah.
If you're getting in a taxi and Mikey was your...
I'd be straight out.
I'd be unreal with it.
I'd be straight out, but man, I might sit for a chat, but then I wouldn't let him drive.
What was the other one that I loved when he's in the shopping centre and he's like reversing his scooter? Obviously he couldn't walk. He's reversing his scooter out the lift and he's like, does anyone else want to get in my way today or what? And like people are like kind of looking around like, what's going on?
Right. I don't think he had a care in the world for anything.
I think that's why I admired him so much.
There's not many people these days that can just go out there and act like he did. But what a guy.
What a guy. Rest in peace, Mikey. Rest in peace. Definitely going to still watch his videos because it brings me many laughs. I was chatting to my brother about it today and he said exactly the same to me. He's like, when you're actually feeling a bit low, you just stick a bit of Mikey Menace on. Do you remember I got him to do a personalised message from my ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, that's right.
I found that today and I was cracking up, man. What a guy. Rest in peace, Mikey. Anyways, look, on the 26 podcast Instagram today, Lukey, we obviously threw out a little question that we're going to be discussing today. We're going to be putting the world to rights. We got a lot of dating on. I've noticed we've got a lot of dating to talk about today.
Yeah, dating showing it.
I don't know why we've gone like that. I don't know why we chose that route. But.
Probably because we're both just struggling in the dating world, isn't it?
Hey, there's one thing I do know. You are not struggling. You are not struggling in that department.
I don't think I've been on a date for over a year now.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's just so hard these days. Like, you have to go out to meet people these days.
What do you think the hardest thing is about dating, genuinely?
It's the initial getting to that point where you can almost find someone that you want to actually go on a date with. Because a lot of people just date for no reason. You know, these dating apps, you got Tinder and Hinge. Nothing happens from them apps.
I find, do you know what it is with dating these days, is the fact that you can be seeing someone or being with someone, but because of like social media and how easy accessible it is, you can be in touch with somebody at the click of a button. And I kind of feel like that's affected dating.
Definitely.
When you look back over the years, you look back and you go, it was never like that. Even like when, say, we were kids, it's not that long ago. Not that long ago. But
for some.
you couldn't do that, could you?
you
It would be tougher to be in contact with people. Like, really and truly, you could be in contact right now with somebody the other side of the world.
Yeah, easy. Right now.
So imagine the people around you.
Yeah.
It's pretty mental. But anyway, our question to our many Instagram followers was, who should pay for the first date? And you know what? I'm going to give you the results, right? Because I thought it would just be a whitewash, like the man should pay, right? And we're going to get onto our opinions, but 73%, said the man should pay. 0 said the lady should pay. And then 27%, obviously, for 50-50.
50-50.
Tell me your thoughts, bro. What are you saying?
It depends, I reckon. Depends on who's actually initiated the date, in my opinion. If I was to invite a girl onto a date, I would offer to pay at the end of the date. But some girls like to, like, you know what I mean, show that they can actually pay for these things, and like they all want an equal world these days. So who knows, you know what I mean? Like you can almost just, you can sense it on the day, I think. And what I don't like though is if you're offering to pay and they're like making it so hard for you to pay the full amount. And they won't let it go.
You're
like,
saying if they're like, no, I want to. You don't like that?
I don't like that because, not that I don't like it, I just mean like it just makes it hard, you know what I mean? Like if I want to pay, I'm going to pay.
Yeah, I hear you, yeah. What if you're saying if they're being too forceful with it?
Yeah, almost like they will not let you go without paying.
Yeah. Do you know what? For me, if regardless of how the date's gone, or even if I've initiated it or whatever, I'm going there. I'm paying for the date, right? That's just my mentality. But for me, if I go on a date and a girl just doesn't, like, I've been on a date before, long time ago, but I went on a date and she didn't even say thank you. Like, I paid for it all and that, and I didn't even get a thank you. Yeah. That's what winds me up. See, if a girl goes, I will always be like, no, I'll sort it. Yeah. And if she offers, I think the offer, that means more than actually chipping in. I feel like somebody who just doesn't act like it's an entitlement, like, hey, you should be paying because you're the man, or whatever it might be. I feel like if they initiate that, do you know, let me get you some money or whatever it is, however they say it, and I'm going, no, listen, I've got it, and they go, thank you, thanks a lot. That for me is the biggest turn off for me is like, if you do it, you pay all that, and you barely even, like, don't even get a thank you. That for me is like, I ain't seeing you again. For sure. But I'm going to throw another little curveball in there, of like dating today, is the fact that some women get offended, right, at the fact that you think they can't pay or they can't chip in. So we got to deal with this whole new thing where back in the day it was romantic. It was the gentleman thing to do to pay for the date. Some women now kind of take that as offense because we've got this whole equal thing. What were you saying, Aaron?
I've got there's two outcomes on this, right? They both result in you paying for the date. So if you go on a date with a girl and you really like her, you're going to want to pay for the date. You go on a date with a girl, you don't really like her, I'd want to pay for the date because I felt bad because I wasn't going to see him again. True. And with that thing about you're saying girls that they get offended if they want to pay. If I'm looking for a girl, I want a girl with like old school values. So if it's the sort of girl that gets offended by me wanting to buy them dinner, they ain't for me anyway.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Yeah. You're looking for a more traditional, where the man is the one that pays for the date. Now, that's a fair point. Yeah. It is a fair point. Even with like great introduction, by the way, Aaron. Yeah, you might get a few votes to get you on here permanently. But we're not going to veer off too far off track, but this is just an example of that, When I was flying home to England, at the airport, I held the door open for a woman, and she said to me, she's like, I'm capable of holding the door for myself, you know? I'm not saying that. It don't matter that you're a woman or a man or whatever. Like, I'm holding the door open because, That's a polite thing
polite
to
thing to do, isn't it?
But that's the world we're living in now. Like,
It's a
someone
slim
might
line
get
too, yeah.
offended. I'm not saying you can't do it yourself. I'm just doing a nice thing. Like, yeah, honestly, that you're dealing with that now as well in dating.
100%.
I don't know. So
Yeah, I think dating's got a lot harder over the years.
we also said the other day is like, does it change as you go on date 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I think when you start seeing someone or you're with them, it does definitely change the dynamic of things. But
You kind of learn more about it, and that's the whole... You almost take turns.
yeah, it's give and take then by that point.
Yeah.
So I'm going, my opinion, strictly, doesn't matter what the date's gone like, I just see it as my duty to pay.
We'll pay.
Man, it's 3 out of 3, 73%, sorry, on Instagram. Fair play.
Was it old men that voted?
Nah, do you know what? It was funny because I obviously watched it. I looked at it, before I come on here to film. And it was a range of different people. One of my mates from back home said they should do card roulette, which I thought was a good laugh.
Yeah,
like, that's actually decent manner.
Second or third day, you do that, don't you?
I agree. Second or third date, a little bit of card roulette. Yeah, I don't mind that. But it was actually a wide range of different people that voted. And there was some in there that you wouldn't expect. You'd be expecting them to say man, and they said 50-50.
Yeah.
Some that said 50-50, I was like, oh, okay, all right, sweet. It's interesting actually We're obviously going to be doing more of these polls with more of the episodes we do, but it's actually interesting to see what people think.
Yeah, everyone's got different opinions. That's the beauty of this world. Like, everyone sees things differently, acts differently. Like,
Well, some woman thinks it's rude of me to open the door for her. Go back there then, love. I'll slam it in your face. How about that one?
Yeah.
There was one message that come through off the poll from a certain Nathan Peel.
Peel.
And he goes, I know Lukey Golden would go 50-50, if that.
I'm not that tight, Nathan.
Sending for you, Peely.
Coming for me.
Anyways, staying on the dating theme, we've got a what if. So for everyone who's watching now, we are going to do a what if round every single week, and it's going to be a scenario, something that we've either read online. You guys feel free to comment, message us, whatever it is, with your what if. It can be a scenario. Doesn't have to be dating. It can be anything. Literally
anything.
A what if, and just give us something that we can answer.
This is an anything podcast, isn't it?
It's an anything podcast.
It's a chill podcast. It talks about anything and everything.
We're happy to go any route that people want it to go.
Any route.
I feel like some people are going to be like, when I put the post up, a couple of people were like, why are you talking about dating? Because it's been like boxing and football. Listen, I'm just delving into... I'm on my podcast journey where I've just gone down a couple of paths, and this is a...
Broaden your horizons.
This is another one. So, are you ready for the what if? What would you do if your girl was going to the gym every day after work with a male colleague/friend? Now, she works Monday to Friday. I'm going to give you a little bit more into this. She works Monday to Friday. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Every day.
She is clocking off from work every day, bruv. And she is going to the gym with a male friend. What?
Leave her.
I think that would be my answer too, to be fair.
All right, so Aaron's made his feelings clear. Leave her. Go on, Lukey. I want your opinion on this, bro.
I think the amount of stress that comes with a relationship in the first place, what is the point in adding more stress to a relationship? And it's not personal trainers, are it? We're not talking personal trainers.
No, he's not a PT. No, he's just a friend at work, and they're clocking off from work, bro, and they're going to the gym together every day.
No.
But listen, I got to give you all the info. She's being honest. There's no sneakiness. There's no hiding. She's like, Luke,
100%.
I'm going to the gym, and I'm going with whatever his name is. There's no sneaking around. There's no hiding.
That's a tough one, isn't it? It's not a tough one, really, because
Okay,
Personally,
let me ask you a question. Are you a jealous type in a relationship?
I think so. Yeah.
You are, yeah?
I am. Yeah.
You look like you and you're a jealous type, mate. That's mad.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Nah.
jealous in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Not in the sense that like, I don't feel like, what's the word? I don't feel like I'm challenged. I just mean like, it's hard to explain, you know.
You feel some way if someone was flirting with your missus, that type of, or you just,
Nah,
or you've
not-
just got it in the back of your mind.
Yeah, probably more of a backup. I think I'm a big overthinker in a relationship.
See,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
big
For
overthinker.
me, Rogz, yeah, I'm not a jealous type in a relationship whatsoever. But my issue with that is why you want him to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's not the actual doing of it. It's not even if she is being honest and she's being open about it. It's why do you want to do it? Like fair enough if she was with me and she's wanting to come home and go to the gym, it ain't happening because I ain't setting foot in it. But if she's what is why do you want to go to the gym with your male colleague every day? Do you know?
It's a great question.
It's the what,
Yeah, it is a
not
good
the what you're doing.
Yeah, but what if she turns around and go, Aaron, I know you ain't stepping foot in the gym, mate.
I'd go get some girl mates to go with.
Yeah, but that's the other thing. Like, why does it have to be this male colleague?
Yeah,
Like-
that's what I mean. It's the,
Well, all right. Again, devil's advocate. She's saying to you, look, we both go to work together. No one else at work goes gym. We kind of decided we want to go to gym, and we're doing it that way. But like, it's one of them because me in a relationship, I wouldn't. I always say I wouldn't be with. So like, if I look at my last relationship, I wouldn't be with her if I had any single doubt that she was gonna do something that she shouldn't. However, here's where I stand with this. I know that she wouldn't have gone to the gym every day with a work colleague that was a male because she would have felt that was overstepping a respect, a boundary with us. So I don't think I'd have ever been in that situation. If I would have been, I'm not by any means a controlling type. Or like I say, I just, if I'm with someone, I have to have that trust that, we're good. I don't have to question you. Like you said, many stresses of life, like work, everything. You don't want added. Exactly what you said.
And that just adds pressure to the relationship, and that's what makes a relationship work. Your trust is the biggest one in the relationship.
100%.
and it reverts back to question one. When you said about question one, and I said, when you're saying about women that got offended by you opening the door or whatever, that's not the sort of women I would be with. So at the same time, for somebody that had them sort of values, that's not a problem I would have to cross.
Because
You know
you
what I
wouldn't
mean?
go for that
Nah,
anyway.
That sort of girl is not somebody I would go for. That sort of girl that I would go for would know that's... Because if I was doing that, they would be raging about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you want to be on the pod? Should we cut
That's
it
the other
and
th- yeah.
add a chair for
Yeah,
you?
no. Pull up a
Wait,
chair.
we're going to cut this. We're going to get Aaron on this. The man wanted to get
You
involved, and now he's on the set. Ladies
there.
and gentlemen, it's 26 podcast with Rogz and Lukey, our new show, and we unexpectedly got a guest who couldn't help but keep butting in, and I thought, let's get him a seat. He looked uncomfortable. Keep going over Lukey's shoulder.
Yeah.
We've got a main man, Aaron Curry. What's happening, Aaron?
It's an absolute pleasure to be here.
Welcome, Aaron.
Right, where were we before we decided, like, let's
was
just get you on?
talking about
Right, we were talking about the
relationship.
gym thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
gym.
talking about the gym. All right, so you were saying you're not going to be with a girl if that's the way she is anyway. You're not even going to get to that stage.
Nah, I would think I would have figured that out before it ever came to that.
And I feel like I'm the same because, like I said, I'm a very trustworthy, not controlling at all. Like, I could never be that guy where I'm going, you ain't doing this or you ain't going here. It's like, for me, it's the same thing as, you know, I know that there's blokes out there that tell their missus what she can and can't wear, and I don't get that. But then I would always be with a girl that I wouldn't need to question what she's wearing because I know she's going to respect herself for me. So I wouldn't need to.
And that's a respect thing.
Yeah.
I think. And I think if she's the right one, she will respect you.
And if that's something you're looking for, I think you can tell it quite early on as well.
Yeah, she's going to show that
Yeah.
trait, but in other ways, you're
In other
saying.
ways.
Yeah.
You've got to just be switched on in a relationship
Yeah, you
from the
do.
start. You
Yeah.
have to be
you
switched
do.
on.
Do you reckon that could help people, like, who are listening, go, you know what? They might be sitting there watching this, our millions of fans across the world going,
Yeah, or
do you know what? That makes sense why me and so-and-so didn't work.
Didn't work, yeah.
I should have seen the signs early. We got a Guinness
man.
delivery.
That's
Tommy,
someone.
good man.
Cheers, Youngs.
How surprised were you when we walked in and you see this man on the set? Unreal. All right, so I think it's fair to say we're saying no, we wouldn't be having it, but we feel we wouldn't be in that situation because
you
of who
wouldn't
we
let
choose
it get
be
to
with.
that situation.
No, I get that. I'd laugh if it happens to one of us now in the future.
But it wouldn't
Probably.
surprise me if it happens a lot around the world. To be honest with you, it's already happening.
All right, here's one for you. Do you think that two people could do that, i.e. a girlfriend and a male work colleague? Do you think they could do that and it could be innocent? It could just be them going to the gym and she loves her geezer and so on. Do you think it's possible?
I think it would be possible, but the percentage would be very minimal.
I think it's only possible from the girls' side. I mean, every guy knows how guys think, don't you? I think from the girls' side, sometimes they can get blinded by their innocence, but from the guy's point of view, you know what they're thinking, don't you?
But there's also innocent guys. You can't.
Yeah.
No, there is, but I
but
think, again, we talk about percentages. I reckon
It's
you're
a
right.
big,
I do reckon you're right.
percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, fair play.
But
fair play.
How about you reverse the roles? If you had a girlfriend and you were a guy going to the gym every week with a girl, how would they react?
See, I can't imagine a world where a girl is going to accept that.
Nah.
The other way round.
No.
Which is, do you think, I think it would be more frowned upon if the bloke was doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas women be like, no, you can't do that. But I think it might be a bit more accepted if a girl was doing it. But you're saying that really and truly, it might be innocent on the girl's behalf, but we know how blokes think.
Yeah.
Do blokes really hang... Like, this is another thing that I see online. Do blokes hang around with girls and are actually friends with them? There's nothing there. Like, it might not be romantic, but if you ask them, would you still sleep with her, even though she's your best friend, then there's nothing romantically.
Yeah.
They'd probably say, oh, yeah, I would.
I'd love to know the percentage on that.
I think the percentage would be high. I genuinely do.
think so too.
And Rogz, I think that's one thing I noticed when I moved over here from the UK. In the UK, how many girls or guys do you meet that are friends with each other? Like, I'm not saying they're part of the same two friendship groups, that happens, but just like a girl saying, oh no, he's my best friend. Not like a gay best friend, like just he's a best friend.
Yeah.
Whereas that happens a lot over here, I feel.
Yeah. You feel it happens a lot.
But you feel
more.
there's more males friends with females here than there is back home.
Yeah, by far. I hadn't heard of it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I agree. It does. I think as well, the times, we're moving through the times, I think it's more common these
true.
days.
Yeah.
But we're not letting it run, nah?
Nah.
No, not happening.
All right, cool. What we got? What else we got? Right, listen, I've got one, right? So I haven't actually managed to like download the clip because I kind of wanted to play it, but I'll explain it. You know me, I don't mind explaining these things. I'm in the car, the other night, and I've got the radio on. You're gonna love this one, Aaron. So there's the radio show's going on. So the presenters are like, right, we've got so and so, whatever his name is, on the radio, and he's on the radio to confess and come clean about something that happened X amount of years ago. I think it was 4 years ago, if I remember rightly, right? And he comes on and they're like, we're gonna call up your brother in a minute and you've got, a confession to make to your brother. I'm thinking, number one, what's he done? But number two, what a way to reveal it to your brother on the radio, mate. So he's come on and he's like, yeah. I've kept this a secret from my brother for 4 years. 4 years ago, him and his missus were on a break, and basically I didn't get the ins and outs, but what happened was he'd slept with his brother's missus. Well, they were split up, but then they've obviously got back together. And this was like, what made this worse, this confession comes like a week before their wedding day. So they're getting back together, and they're getting married, and my man decides to tell his brother now, not only tell him a week before his wedding day, but he tells him on national radio. I'm sitting there, mate. I'm driving. I've got head loss. I'm like, hands in my head, like, what is going on?
That's wild.
So the brother comes on the line, and he's like, yeah, look, I've got something to tell you. I'm really sorry, but me and whatever her name was, let's call her Joanne. Me and Joanne
That's
slept
my mum's
together.
name. Let's change it.
Right. Is it your mum's name? No, it's not. Right. Anyone? Natalie? Is Natalie all right? There's no...
No, that's Youngsy's sister's name.
No, it
Stop rattling them off. Come on.
all right.
You're playing
Bugger
games.
the name. He's like, me and so-and-so slept together 4 years ago. Is your mum really Joanne?
She's called Joanne.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck's sake.
There's some roast in it as well.
Oh, God.
The best.
And then his brother comes on and he's like, I don't know what to say. Like, obviously he's gutted, but like, what do you say? You're on like radio as well. What do you make of that, boys? Come on,
Nice.
get into that from me, Aaron. Will ya? Make sense
go
of
on,
that for
Aaron.
me.
It's just outrageous, isn't it? Like, honestly, do you know that thing they say? Yeah, when you're at a wedding and you walk in, they say, "Speak now or forever hold your peace."
Yeah,
He's either got a spoke a year, 2 years, 3 years ago, or forever hold his peace.
he can't
what I
do
mean?
it at the wedding, though, can he?
Nah. So,
Nah.
but neither can you do it fucking a week out from... Sorry, can you swear on here?
Yeah, of course
Neither
you
can you
will.
do it a week out from the wedding. He either had to have held his peace or spoke 3 years prior. That's separate to the fact he shouldn't have done it. Like, that's just how he should have handled it.
I agree. I agree.
The way he
But
should have
But also,
handled
she
it.
should have, like... that goes for him and her.
do you know what as well, right? Let's get to the point of he shouldn't have done it, yeah? You know when your mate, like your brother or your mates are with a girl, that girl instantly becomes off
Yeah,
limits.
100%.
And I don't understand that.
That's a friend zone.
But they're kind of going like, on the radio, they were like, oh, but, you know, they're on a... No.
There's not a
Don't.
but.
There is no
There's
break.
not a
When it's
but.
your brother, there is... The break doesn't exist for you to go in.
No.
Yeah, well, honestly, I was gobsmacked, mate.
Mate, even if it's one of your mates, yeah, you're seeing it as a friend zone thing. But if it's one of your brothers, mate, you're seeing it as a sister thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's
nah,
that's
honestly.
another level separate.
Yeah, honestly, I agree. I just can't. That shit just can't run, man.
No.
But there's so much wrong. Like, I feel like the brother's like, he's obviously done the deed, which is horrendous.
Horrendous.
But he's also like, I'm going. He's mugged him
Yeah,
off again by bringing him on
On the radio.
the radio. Yeah. Maybe he just thought, like, you can't kill me when I'm on the radio.
Yeah,
like.
maybe.
But that's wild, isn't it,
That's
Lukey?
so wild.
You could have just went on holiday and text him like, if you go on the radio, it's muggy.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that's just double whammy. Like, that's just
Yeah.
double. Like, for me, you're dipping into something so crazy. You've done something so wild, but you're giving people, like, people would have been listening to that entertained.
Yeah.
So you're like feeding to people's entertainment by mugging your brother off.
Yeah.
And you've already mugged him off by doing something that is unthinkable anyway. Yeah. That's hectic.
That whole situation is unthinkable.
What are you doing if you are the brother?
What, the one that finds out?
What did
Yeah.
Giggsy's brother do?
Yeah, jeez.
Just absolutely made dough off it.
Made loads of money.
Just he had about 4.
Would you do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You just start making cash from
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'd make
Oh,
money,
yeah.
but what's...
Still
that's
not gonna,
the whole
it's not going
thing.
to
We're
fix
like,
it.
it's
But
not going to fix anything. You've ruined your whole family relationship.
what does Del Boy say?
And it's not just like your initial family. You got to think about everyone else. In
Nah,
the
I
family.
hear that. But I feel like everybody's going to be on your side, right? Because there's no...
They'll be on your
like, he's
side,
a-
but like at the same time, you can never do anything together again.
yeah,
that's
true.
how I feel.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the way it would be.
Money don't solve everything,
Money doesn't
but
solve anything.
takes a sting out
Nah,
of
but-
being poor,
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
it?
what I mean. He's
That's what
like,
Del Boy says.
worst case scenario, he's getting cut off no matter what. You may as well make dough while you're at it.
Yeah. Yeah, true. What? You're saying... Nah, sorry. You're saying the guy who got cheated on,
Yeah.
he's the one going to be making the cash, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
with
saying. You're offering interviews left, right, and centre about this.
Yeah. We'd have him on 26 podcast if he's out there.
Yeah.
I'll go into it with you, mate.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out
I
to
feel
something
for you,
new.
bruv. If you like Guinness, we've got plenty of Guinness in the fridge, mate. Come and dissect it.
And a nervous dog.
With Aaron.
Yeah.
We've got a nervous dog.
Make it quick though.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Aaron, I reckon you're going to buzz off this one because you don't know nothing about this. Like, me and Lukey have obviously been chatting away the topics that we're going to be chatting about today.
Hit me with your best shot.
This is a good one. The social media one. Go on, Lukey. I'm going to let you say it. I don't want to just overtake or take over.
What's your question?
everything.
This is my question.
Right.
Do you think, or not do you think, social media, Do you believe there could be in some world, some way of making it have a cut-off time? You know what I mean, like 7 p.m.
Well, yeah, because there is. Because if you're like in the UK and stuff, and I think you might be the same, you can put parental guidelines on it, and you can cut it off at a certain time.
No, but he's saying
I'm
like
talking
worldwide.
I'm talking like Instagram makes it happen.
It shuts down from
Nah,
7.
because of time differences in countries.
That's what I've got down here as a potential problem. But if it was done
possible to be
but if it was done via time zones,
Yeah, but then it's
For
only
say.
it's only working in certain. Oh, so it's done via time zones. That every country sets
time
a
zones.
separate time. I think you cause problems in like the business world doing it that way.
Yeah.
Because there's countries who rely on other countries for their economy. If you're like in an Asian country or something, you're gonna cause, I don't know, say you're a marketing company in Asia, you're gonna cause problems by shutting it down at a time where that might be a booming time for them, who outsource business to the Western world.
I don't think it would ever work.
Nah,
But if it could, I feel like the impact it would have would outweigh the bad.
I think the better way of looking at that would be putting a limiter on how much time somebody can spend a day on it.
In a day.
Yeah.
That's not bad, yeah.
Because if you're a business, you can register your account differently, for example, and you can allow, say, average business works 8 hours, you can allow 8 hours of online time a day.
Yeah. Compared to the average person.
Yeah, as a person, you don't need to be on it more than an hour a day, do you?
yeah, exactly.
If you can't prove, say you're an Australian business, you can't supply an ABN, there's no reason why you should have more than an hour a day.
Yeah, right. Because I thought about it in the car, Lukey. Obviously, you brought that topic up, and it got me thinking. And I'm like, I don't think it would work.
No, I don't think.
I think we know it wouldn't work.
No, we know it
but
wouldn't work.
the idea of it is brilliant.
Oh.
Because I spend a lot of time, I would say, or too much time, I think, certainly not productive enough on social media.
And I think a lot of people at home would be doing the exact same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think it would benefit, and I think we like the idea of it. However, the practical side of it is not.
Nah.
It wouldn't work.
But it used to work.
But this is the other thing, yeah? It's like we used to live with no social
That's
media at some stage.
yeah.
But it's one of those things, but the world's going so fast.
We've got to move with the world, really, don't we?
Bro, you look at AI now, man.
Yeah,
like it's insanity what you can, not do and allow something else to do for you. Artificial intelligence. It blows my mind, the shit that it can do. Genuinely. But again, going back to COVID, I remember being in lockdown and saying to Jay, you know what? I feel like the world needed this. Because I felt like the world and everything was moving at such a fast pace. Lockdown and COVID kind of just slowed everyone down.
Yeah, it did.
Obviously, COVID was a bad thing, obviously, and all of that. We're not going to get into that. But in terms of how fast things were moving, it was a way of, if you were going to take a positive out of it, you were going, fuck. Everyone just slowed the fuck down a minute and just reset almost, wasn't it?
It was great. For them 2 weeks that it was mandatory to be off at home.
I didn't get any.
I had the best time of my life.
Did you? Yeah.
Just chilling.
See, we were and I feel for people that got lonely and were in apartments on their own, and I felt for them, of course. See, I was lucky. I was living with 3 mates. We had a dartboard. Me and Jay started training in boxing, just whacking boxing videos on YouTube and learning how to box. That's why I can throw hands mad now. But
that's one thing I want to see.
What's funny, Aaron?
we should make a poll.
I just got a flashback to you. You last Saturday trying to fight that fat centre back last Saturday, and then next minute you fucking tucked one in the bottom corner.
Yeah. Now to be fair, fair play to you, man. Yeah.
He said something a bit rude to me on Monday or Tuesday, and I just clipped that moment.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. To be fair, people who don't know what Aaron's talking about here is myself and Lukey play for Langwarren. Aaron did back in the day, a few years ago.
I'm only 27, by the way.
Yeah, well, you don't play anymore, mate. He's a great golfer, though.
Yeah.
Great golfer. But we were playing against Melbourne Serbia for Langwarren, the mighty Langwarren. Big shout out to that club.
Shout out Zelko Popovic.
I know this is going to be hard for people to believe, but I was having a bit of a war of words with one of their centre halves. He was actually English lad. I had a beer with him after. Quality bloke, to be fair to him. Right. But me and him were having a little bit of war of words, and I was telling him how bad he was. And then they've got a free kick, or was it a
Yeah, it was a
corner?
free
It was a
kick.
free kick.
Yeah, it was a free
Swung the free kick in, and the centre half I was having beef with, as it says scrappy goal, but he
shinned it.
scored. He shinned it in the bottom
Hazel.
corner. And to be fair, he's obviously give it to me fair enough. And do you remember what I said, Lukey? I turned around and gone, who on earth was marking him? Who's let him score? Let any of them score. Don't let him score, mate. But I looked at him and I was like, do you know what? Fair play.
Me and
But
Aaron were watching that one.
Yeah.
But
We were up on the hill 6 Guinness in.
yeah, that's unlike you. That
And we were in stitches as well. 'Cause he was, hey, just so you know, he's understating how much grief he was giving him before that free kick. There was a lot more to it than what he
If
said.
we had the audio, that would be.
oh no, we were. No, he was giving me stick as well.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
fair
it was
play.
fine.
It was fair
Yeah.
play, but
But
he
he's
just
the one that put it in the bottom corner, not
done
you.
with that goal.
I nearly did in the second half though.
Oh yeah.
I know, yeah. Only
Yeah.
just went over the fence.
Nah, to be fair, I don't mind geezers like him. What did you say?
No.
I don't mind blokes like him, mate.
Nah.
Like
Nah,
he
neither.
give it and even come. We
Yeah,
had a
he
beer
could-
afterwards,
yeah.
we're having a right chuckle and
That's how it should be.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Speaking of, did you see that Como game the other day?
Yeah, just throwing hands.
Throwing hands
No way.
in a friendly.
Yeah. Como
Swear.
and...
It was the guy at 4 now. He used to play for West Ham.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who were they playing?
What? He was throwing hands.
Him and this other guy for who was it?
Yeah, who were Como playing?
I'm not sure. Bellerin's team. Or was he on the
Was
other
it
team?
Polish? Were they playing Lech Poznan or something?
What? And they were
Fuck,
fully
man.
going.
They
yeah?
were fully.
Yeah.
One guy punched his own teammate.
Look at that.
There's a clip of it. You should clip it on that.
Yeah. I'll try get hold of it and pop it up. But what was it? Pre-season friendly.
Preseason
Yeah.
friendly. Como and someone else. And
I feel like
seriously.
Lech Poznan or something.
Yeah, get it up. See if you can.
Real Betis.
Real
Can you get
Betis.
it
That
up?
was it. Yeah.
I wanna see
Bellerin.
it. Can you? What would it be on?
The
No?
fuck.
You have Twitter.
Yeah,
Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Have a-
Just search
have a
up
butcher on Twitter.
4 nows.
Right, you talk about it.
Seriously, full swing.
Full going. Yeah.
I don't know if it was open palm or if it was a fist, but at one point, I know the fist. The guy who punched his own teammate was a fist.
Oh, is this it? Ay.
Two fists thrown.
Oh, yeah, it was open palm, and then he's levered him.
See if you can see the guy punch his own teammate. Ready? Bang.
Oh. You know what? Look, when I watch something like that, yeah. How many games have we played in? And you have no one's going to punch someone, especially
No one's gonna-
on the pitch.
No way.
I get angry, yeah, but like
I don't think anyone would.
I've never punched someone on the pitch. Like you, what I'm saying, my point is like getting to that point of punching somebody on the pitch is hectic.
It's hectic.
Mate, it's actually more likely to happen in like a pre-season friendly or something because they think they can get away with it.
Do you reckon?
Well,
yeah,
all
but
the
there's
pre-season
cameras
No one
everywhere
has
these
cameras
days.
everywhere. Even
Yeah.
in our league, like they go back on the
Yeah, and they're all
VO these
they're all
days,
like-
and you could get a red card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're official, aren't they? They're like official with Football Victoria now.
Who?
Like the pre-season friendlies. If you get
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
the cards count.
if you get like
yeah.
an outrageous, like obviously a lot of the time the refs are understanding. Like if you get a couple of yellows or whatever, they're not going to put it through. But if you do
Yeah.
something like that,
Oh, if you're throwing hands,
Yeah.
you're getting done 100%.
100%.
Yeah, that's hectic.
It's wild that it happened in a game like that.
Yeah, like high profile.
High
is what you-
profile. They're
Yeah.
professionals, but fuck, it's not really good.
What would it take for you to throw hands on a football pitch?
I don't know. Honestly, it must. Yeah, I don't think I could ever
it-
do it. I've never thrown hands in general, but on a football pitch, I don't think I could ever.
I think one of my teammates would have to not square it to me when I'm on a hat trick. If I'm on a hat trick and one of my teammates doesn't square it to me, I think that would be.
Game over.
Kieran Dyer and Bowie.
Yeah.
That's the only like. Obviously, you get those on Twitter. You got those mad like
Yeah, on
In-
South American ones.
Argentina and Mexico and that. You see some mad videos, but my recollection of anything like that only ever really was Bowyer and Dyer for Newcastle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hectic.
hectic. That was in a match too, wasn't it?
yeah.
To be fair, I've nearly done it to Lukey before when he
you?
didn't pass me the ball.
Probably.
When he said he wouldn't play on 3G.
Yeah, boomed it up
I'm
the
playing
line.
3G. I'll lose my knee again. I've lost it like 4 times on 3G. I'm not
To be fair though, I reckon if I spent 10 minutes with Youngsy, I'd be.
Youngsy's a baller. Youngsy's a baller. But
Where is
it, nah, do you know the one with Youngsy? Is when he tries to nutmeg someone on like the edge of our own box. That's the only time ever like.
I respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but he could do that, and then 2 minutes later, he'll be down in the other other team's net.
Oh, yeah, no, I get
Score a
that.
bomb.
Yeah, I get it. But you know when you tell him and he looks at you like you're the one that's crazy. And I'm like, nah, like,
Like you messed up.
you're the one that's just tried to nut me someone on the 18-yard
He looks at you like, sorry, you've not got as much talent as I do.
Yeah, is that. Boys, great episode.
Great episode.
Can't wait to tee up the topics for next week.
Next one,
I think we put the dating world to... Anyone wants any dating advice, let us know.
Yeah,
and if you've got any what-ifs, you can message us on Instagram, 26 Podcast. We are on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can get at us on that. We're on Facebook. You can message us on that. TikTok, we're on TikTok. I think TikTok is RMC 26 Podcast. And then, if you are old school and you want to email us, 26podcast@gmail.com. Get at us. We want you to be interactive. We want your opinions. I put something out yesterday and loads of people were jumping on it. That's good. We want that. So if you've got any what-if occasions, doesn't have to be dating. It could be football. It could be life. It could be anything. We are ready to sit here. Now the football season's ending. We are ready to sit here and put the world to rights. Also, I'm going to leave you with something. My co-host, Lukey Golden, can you look at that camera and tell everyone, if they're not already, hit the subscribe button.
If you're not already, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications. Labar.
It was almost like you'd practiced it. And also a big special thanks to a special guest. Unexpectedly. I didn't even know he was going to be this interested in the pod. He peered over Lukey's shoulder a few times.
He actually told me that he's never going to watch one of these podcasts.
Yeah, that...
So
honestly, never going to watch one of these podcasts. Not only that, he's on the podcast.
I'm still not going to watch it.
You'll definitely watch it.
He'll be back again next week. Good stuff, boys. Enjoyed that. See yous next week.